Hi, and we're cruise planners. I wanted to come online and tell you a little bit of my trip to Vallarta. I always pronounce it wrong. Our flight was delayed slightly out of Phoenix, but no big deal. And on arrival at PVR Airport, we had a short ride to get our car. Travel tip number one, make sure you take pictures of your rental car. You will need them later. We arrived at the resort. We had booked into Sea Garden Nuevo Vallarta, and I would say this is a basic older style resort. Our room allocation was 2 double beds, so the first 2 nights we slept apart. The hotel was clean and you did have access to all the complex hotels, restaurants. So for a short walk, you could go and use any other restaurants in the complex. We then moved for the remainder of our stay to the Occidental and were booked into Royal Level. This came with some rather nice perks. It's a much more comfortable, newer room with a king bed. Score. And this resort is an all-inclusive resort. Travel tip number 2. If you are planning on staying on resort, then an all-inclusive is definitely a great way to go, because all of your food and drinks is included and you're not going anywhere, you're not having to pay extra. We tried to make sure we had breakfast and our evening meal at the hotel. But I'm a curious traveler, so we took day trips. My husband drove. Yes. We went to San Sebastian, which is a very old village nestled in the hills, a beautiful drive up there. It was founded in about 1605 and it's got some fantastic old buildings and cobbled roads. And there's a coffee plantation, and we made sure to pick up some coffee and bring that home. Another trip we took was to a tequila distillery. We saw the process from plant to bottle and got to sample some of the tequila and some of the flavored ones, which I didn't care for. They also explained the way to drink tequila. That is for another post. Travel tip number 3. The road signs are apparently suggestions. We saw no one appeared to heed to the speed limit or the stop signs. The roads are quite unkept, so you need to watch for potholes. And also the speed bumps are not clearly marked, and hitting them at 60 miles an hour is not funny, although my husband giggled every time. We took a long day trip to Guadalajara to meet with a business associate, Nancy, Aphrodite. And while we did not get to see much of the city, what we did see was very nice. Nancy was very gracious and spent a couple of hours with us over lunch, and we saw some of her hard work, which is yet to be released, but it's coming soon, and it is going to hit the market really well. So you need to watch out for her tequila that she is doing, and it's going to be fantastic. All in all, Mexico was a great trip. My first time on the West Coast. I enjoyed the sights, sounds, and tastes. Last travel tip number 4 was show the car rental people your pictures on departure and make sure you go over the car with them. And that's my Mexico trip.